Okay, so this is not working. FaceTime camera. Okay, I think this is good. Let's have a look, see. I'm sorry I'm finagling with this. This is the one we want. That, and this one we want mobile device. There we go. Connect. And let's see, it's asking me to accept. And I have said yes. And here we are. Okay, I'm just going to turn this off. There, how's that? It's still double. Okay. Let's see. I'm just trying there. Okay, how's that? All right, stampers, I'm hoping that my sound is working. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I know it's early, it's not 10 o'clock, but I just want to see if this is working. Now I have picture in picture, so that is like a huge deal for me. I figured that out. And I think it's streaming to YouTube. I was hoping to stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time, but that it let me do one and I didn't think it let me do the other. So we'll see what's happening. But I'm excited about this, and I'm really excited about this card. So this is the first card in my virtual coffee and a card class, and it's offered every month. Every month I do a different theme. And this month I chose to use the Hydrangea Hill paper. I didn't have the stamp set and the dies yet, so I thought, you know what, the paper is beautiful, and I want to do a class just around the paper. And that way, if you do want to get the dies and the stamp set, you can, but you can participate in this class without it. I try to make my my virtual coffee and a card classes with as few stamps as possible because I'm not allowed to include stamped images. So let's have a look-see. Here's the card, and the bonus this month for my coffee and a card group was this template. So I included the template, which is 5 1/4 by 7 3/8, and you also get all the cutouts. And the reason for that is that you can use it for more than just the stamp set. Now I had it laying nearby, but now I don't see it. So this is from the stamp set Many Messages, and I'll grab it later. But in the meantime, we're going to grab our Stamparatus, and I'm going to show you how it works with a different stamp. So I now have my Hydrangea Haven stamp. So we're going to take this out, and I want to use the saying "to an incredible woman." And here it is. So I'm going to find it fits right in here, you see? And we're going to find the matching little thing that goes in there. I just found it. So here we go. So you have all of these little cutouts, and they fit right in there, and you can use whatever stamps you have, or if you don't have any stamps at all, you can write something. See, so this one just barely fits, but I want to make it work. So here we go. We're going to stamp. It'll probably come up. That's okay. I'm going to use Memento Black, okay? And I figure I have enough time that if this thing doesn't work, then I can redo it later on YouTube Live. Okay, so here we go. Just giving that a press, and there we have it. It works just fine. So now we have our little saying, "To an incredible woman." I did it in black, but you could have done it in Gorgeous Grape as well. So in your package, you'll have an envelope. And now this time I totally forgot to number my envelopes, so you'll have to open them up and just have a look-see. But we have the piece of Gorgeous Grape. Oh no, I've got the wrong one. See? Okay, that's the wrong one. We'll go through my next envelope and see. That was this one, which is also a beautiful card. Oh, here we go. So we open it up. We have a thick Whisper White base. You have some pearls that I put in there. And we have a gorgeous grape layer. So what's important is that you first want to put these two together, and then you're going to put your paper around it. And if you look carefully, there is a right way and a wrong way. See, the stems and the leaves are supposed to go this way. So we'll adhere those together. Let me see where my tape is. Here we go. And you know what? I think I can zoom with this, which is quite nice. Let me just have a look. Yeah, look at that. So much nicer than using my camera. I love it. It's nice and clear. I'm learning new things. This is so exciting. I really hope it works. But you know me, I am not going to give up. So if this doesn't work, I will try again. So just, as soon as you've got the top two corners looking good, then you can press down. Now I have a little bit more at the bottom, but that's okay. So now I'm going to take this straight piece, and it's going to go about this high up. I'll put a little bit of tape on either side here. Just advance it with your thumb on both sides. And that way, we'll just lay this down, press it back. There we go. And now it can go on the card, okay? So here we go. And it's a really simple card, but I like it because the paper is beautiful, and I almost did it upside down. So here we go. I'm going to stand up. That doesn't look so good in the video probably, but there we have it. So that looks good, doesn't it? And now all we want to do, I made a bow with a little bow maker. It's like two little pegs. Some people do it with a fork. I haven't figured out how to do it with a fork. That's too much for me. I'm trying to see where my little bow maker is, but oh yeah, I do see it. You know what? I'll get up and grab it for a second. So I have my bow maker, and sorry about that, guys. That's so unprofessional. But here's the ribbon. And so the way it works, I don't know how well it'll show in the video, but what I do is I loop it around twice, like so. Then you make an X, like that, up over the top, down around the bottom, and then all you do is tie it nice and tight. See? There, and then you slip it off, and you have your bow. Isn't that awesome? So your bows are included in your kit. And I have done this thing. I had pegs, just pegs and holes. I mean, it's not a big deal to get one of these. Everybody has at least one woodworking friend, right? And I would say there's about 1/4 of an inch between the holes. So yeah, so there's your bow. And I just like to put it on with a glue dot. So we'll do that. And I have 5 kits left for this virtual coffee and a card. 5 kits, $25, mailed anywhere in Canada. Let me know if you want one. Okay, when they're gone, because if you have to make things, it's just not fun. So here, I'm just going to pop that up with a couple of dimensionals, and then we're good to go. I can't wait to see how this turns out. I still am learning, as you can see. And let's see, I'm not sure even how to stop it, but we're going to find out. The important thing is to start it, I suppose. Now, I cut these down into strips, so it's a little bit more difficult to maneuver, but they're just beautiful pearls. You get these in your kit too. I think you get about 10, 20, I'm not sure. And they come in 3 different colors. And the last one, here we go. I like to put pearls on in 3s. So how's that? Isn't that lovely? And then here, I'll show you the rest of so this is the stamp set. I'm just going to move this card. So that's card number 1. And subscribe to my channel, and I'm here every Tuesday at 10. I'm a little early today because I was not sure if it was going to work out, or I thought I wanted to give myself some extra time. So yeah, I'm hoping this is good. And then here are the dies. So what I like about the dies, and I'm going to show you what I do. So there's a die for the flower and the leaves. There's a die for a leaf overlay. There's a die for the flower top, and I think this is just an embossing one, but I'm going to do that next week and show you how to cut them all out. These cut out the flowers, and this is a cute little tag. Whoops. And then I'm going to show you what I do with my dies. Here's a little leaflet die, a pretty little border with flowers, and a stitched rectangle that will cut some of the sayings out. So what I do is I take this piece that the dies came in, and I tuck it in the back of the case. So if you open your case up, this is a bit loose. You slide this in, and then you have the name of the dies at the back. And then in the inside of my case, stamp set goes on this side, and then I take a magnetic sheet. Now I get these at the dollar store, and sometimes, like this one is not as good quality. I cut it in half. It's got an adhesive back. I put that on this side. I found that these are not as strong as the ones they used to have, and the dies sometimes fall off. But it's nice to have them all in one place. I like to keep them right in with the stamp set. It's less looking for me, and it's not very often that we have a set of dies that goes with more than one stamp set. So this situation seems to work for me. So there you go. Oh, everything is in one spot. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you have a super day. Yeah, this is a fantastic set. I love the paper. Let me know if you want a kit mailed to you. And let me see if I can finish this off, or if it even worked. We're going to find